Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got some more Monster High news to talk about. Obviously, we had some more major stuff yesterday, but, I'd say this is major. We got to see the twins, the Werecat Twins Creeproduction, and we got to see what their faces look like, what their box looks like. There's some details that confirm that Nephra is in fact joining the gang. We just haven't seen her yet. So yeah, we got out-of-box photos of Emily as well. I still don't know how this guy got her. I still don't know. And we also have some out-of-box photos of the Toralei Creeproduction, so of course I'm going to include those. So let's just get into it. We'll start with the Werecat Twins, and also if you hear any kind of banging in the background of this video, my neighbors are having their roof removed. Renovated? Removed. Whatever. My neighbors are having something done to their house, so that's what that is. Anyway, the Werecat Twins. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised that their box isn't also red, considering how identical Toralei and Operetta's boxes ended up being. It makes me happy to see that they are going with orange and a kind of also orange. It's kind of a dark orange and a light orange. This is similar to how their original box looked, well, in terms of the color choice, but obviously it's different. They're going with the classic 2010 box style rather than the box style that took over when this wave actually released. This is their original packaging. The poses have a bit more energy to them compared to here. The dolls are posed a lot more straight, I guess. Here they're kind of leaning towards each other, kind of hitting a little I don't know how to describe that pose. But you can see the box was orange. It looks like Persephone and Meowdy always had those two colors, and they used them on the box here. They just utilized them differently. I think it's pretty nice, and overall the dolls do look pretty identical. They got the hair stripes right, the clothes look really good from what I can see. Yeah, I'm really not seeing much of a change. If anything, their skirts look a little shorter than they were on the original dolls. Maybe I'm imagining that. I don't know. Again, it could just be the fact that their legs are posed differently here. I don't know. Their faces are interesting. Unlike Toralei, whose face is practically one-to-one with her original doll, which is insane. It's insane. I feel like they did that for me. I feel like it was done for me. They knew I was going to be annoying if Toralei didn't look exactly like she did before. Everything is for me. Anyway, so these two look kind of surprised. Their eyes are very wide open. They look shocked. Compared to the original dolls, who definitely have a bit more of a less surprised look to their faces. I really don't know what words mean. I don't know how to use words that are words that mean one thing. I don't know what word I was trying to use. But yeah. All in all, I think they look pretty great. I'm excited for these two, and they come with 2 brushes, which is interesting because I'm not actually sure if the original pack came with 2 brushes or if it just came with 1. I want to say the original pack came with 2, but I also never got them new in box, so I could be lying to you right now. I could be telling you something that's not true. And I'm sorry. I deeply apologize if I just lied to you guys about this pack having 2 brushes, but the new pack does. Also, it's basically confirmed that these dolls all come with basic black stands, which is really disappointing. They totally could have done colored stands for everybody, you could have done one in both of their themed colors, so we could have had an orange and then that kind of peach color for Meowdy. It would have been cool, I don't think they ever did stands that color in the original generation, so whatever. I'm just happy that they have stands at all because the G3 dolls still don't after 3 years on the shelves. Like I mentioned, we also have an out-of-box photo of Emily. This once again comes from the same guy who has her. Where did that guy get her? Was she stolen from the factory? What happened? I really want to know. I really want to know where she came from. She has the ring. She's got the sculpted ribcage in her body. I really like Maggot going through her ears. I know some people said he's too bright green and distracting, but it's just such a fun way to incorporate him, Because he could have been totally left out, but using him as her earrings is just adorable to me. Her shoes are really nice. I like the way her shoes look a lot. I like the dress. I don't know. It's not amazing or anything. It's not the most complicated piece Mattel has ever put to creation, but I think it works, The doll's $65. Obviously, the budget's not going to be as high as something like Fangboat Jennifer, who had a $90 price tag. Like, for $65, do we deserve better? Of course we do. But it's Mattel. I've learned to manage my expectations when it comes to this company. We all should. We got these out-of-box photos of Toralei as well. I got these from a user by the name meeshellblue on Instagram. She is so stunning. I'm completely obsessed with this Creeproduction. Her hair is so perfect, dude. Like, they did everything perfectly. I cannot wait to purchase as many of these dolls as they're allowed to give me. Based on how many dolls you could order yesterday during the Beetlejuice drop, I'm assuming that's 30. I don't actually need 30 of this doll. At most, I'm gonna buy, like, 3, 5, 10. But if you see me buy more, we listen and we don't judge. Am I right or am I right? Sweet Fangs looks amazing. I really want to read her diary again. Her diary was fun. It followed the story of her going to math camp after that one episode, because I'm guessing that was, like, what had released with her in it most recently when the doll came out. So, that was interesting. It was about her going to the math camp, so we did get to see that happen. If you guys even remember that plot point of the show, I might sound insane talking about that. But, yeah, absolutely stunning doll. I cannot wait for this doll to be available. I know I've already, like, went on and on and on about it, but Toralei is my favorite character. I think I deserve this. She's gorgeous. This is the best Creeproduction to date. Like, they always recreate the clothes pretty perfectly. I don't think I've ever noticed any major differences in the way they do the clothing, but hers is just, like, unmatched, man. And her face, dude, it's the face. It's the fact that her face is so exact to the original doll. The only thing that they changed is that the cheek stripes are just placed slightly differently. On all of my original Toralei's, I have 7. They're placed, like, kind of more on the sides of her face, and here they're placed more directly under her eyes. I like that change. It differentiates her from my original Toralei's, so I'll be able to put them all together, and then remember, this one's a Creeproduction, this one's a Creeproduction, this one's original, this one's original, you know? So, very happy with her overall. I just think she turned out amazing. I'm so happy with her. And there also is something else they did that I'm pretty happy about. The connection point of her tail is the exact same as it was before. If anything, it looks like it might be slightly larger than before, but this is exactly how her bendy tail was before. I know it's posed similar to, like, the Werecat Twins' tails with the little curl. This is the Creeproduction photo. See, they have, like, the little curl. Their tails are not bendy. Toralei's is, though. There's these 4 holes in her tail that you can see in the photo that indicates that there's a wire inside that you can use to pose her tail. I only have I have 2. I have 2 out-of-box Toralei's that have the original tail, and it is fun to pose them. I don't do it too much, because if you do it too much, the wire wears out and could possibly break, and I don't want that to happen. But still, I'm just happy that they did actually recreate that. Since they're doing the twins too, I was nervous that she was just going to have the same tail as the twins, because Mattel would want to save money, but I'm really happy that they did go the extra mile to give Toralei not only her unique tail, but the unique way it connects to her body. I gotta sound like a fucking nerd to you guys sometimes. I have to sound like a geek. Let me know if I do. But yeah, all in all, I think this wave of Creeproductions is probably the best one yet. It's really exciting to see the Werecat Twins again. Like, I know we just got them in the Hisfits pack, and they were gorgeous there, but they didn't get a whole lot of releases in G1. I mean, they did. They got, like... Well, okay, actually, the Werecat Twins had quite a few releases in G1, what the hell? They had their original dolls, they had the Fear Leading pack, they had Zombie Shake. That's 3 packs of them together. And then they had the Wheel and Werecats, that's 4. They had 4 packs together. And then Meowlity even got a 5th doll with Ghoul's Getaway. I always thought it was kind of strange Persephone didn't also get a single release. Like, she didn't have to get a Ghoul's Getaway doll, they could have just put her in another line on her own, but I digress. It makes me wonder if there's, like, a canceled line out there that Persephone was, like, a part of, and it just never came to fruition, but Ghoul's Getaway did. I don't know. That's just my crack theory. Little theory I just made up there. A game theory! Anyway, I don't have much else to say about Emily. I'm excited for her. I really think she's pretty. I don't get the people that dislike her. I don't know. I'm also not crazy about this movie. To the people that, like, are obsessed with this movie, it's one of their favorite movies of all time, I can see your disappointment. Like, I could understand that. It's your favorite thing ever. So this doll not being all that great, is disappointing. But as like a more of a casual fan, it's just someone who sees Emily and is like, oh yeah, she's hot. I'm happy with her. I think she came out pretty good. I get that she could have been better, though. I don't want to invalidate anybody's feelings about her possibly not being that great. But I just want to remind you guys that this drop is going to be 100 times worse than Beetlejuice was. Like, there's no doubt about it. This drop is going to be a nightmare. This drop is going to be horrible. Brace yourselves. Because I'm not braced. I'm trying to be braced, but I am not. Also, brace yourself for Toralei's release, because like I said, I'm going to buy her entire stock. All of them are going to be sent right to my house, and I'm going to run out of space because I don't have enough space in this house for all of those Toralei's. But it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. Why the fuck does she have the same colors as Dog Day from Poppy Playtime? I just looked at my Dog Day plushie and I was like, God damn it, that's why I like him. I'm having realizations on camera. I also think Sweet Fangs might look a bit better here. I don't know. I have an original Sweet Fangs. She looks a little messed up. This one is cute. I like the way the Creeproduction looks. I think Creeproduction, like the line, has been doing a good job with the pets especially, and it kind of goes underappreciated. Because sometimes I compare the Creeproduction pets to my original ones, and I'm like, wow, this is a much better paint job on like the new ones. So yeah, I think that should be called attention to. Sweet Fangs looks really good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. I have yapped quite a lot here, and I think that's enough. My throat kind of hurts. I need to go chug like 4 bottles of water. Also, my toe is not broken. I just thought that it was because it hurt really, really bad. I was able to walk on it today, so I'm good. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess let me know in the comments what you're most excited for. Which Creeproduction do you want the most, and do you plan on trying to compete with me to get Toralei on release day, because you will fail. I need you guys to know I'm joking. And if she sells out, it will not be my fault. Okay, maybe it will, but it won't, like, actually be my fault, you know? I'm just, like, going along with it for the joke. It's a funny bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and, yeah. Bye!